This video is titled "The Roger Jackson Situation is Disturbing." It's by my boy Cameron, friend of the show. Let's get straight to it.
Okay, now this might be one of the most insane topics I have ever talked about on this channel.
Right?
Rampage Jackson, the UFC legend, has been streaming on Kick a lot recently. I'm pretty sure he has
I've been seeing hella clips too.
Deal over on that platform, and
Forehead
on his
of
streams,
hell. Oh
he's
my
also
God.
brung his son on, and his son even eventually started streaming. Now, recently, there was a situation...
Bro, he don't even look like he could do damage like that. He looked skinny.
Where his son, Roger Jackson...
Look, he looks skinny. And he beat the fuck out the other guy, bro. Is that not crazy?
Got into a... I'm not even gonna say a fight. This guy tried to... He tried to end this man's life.
Murder, bro.
Also note, just keep this in mind throughout the video. Raja is a trained MMA professional. He's had a few fights, and he is very skilled when it comes to MMA. Now, it all started from Roger Jackson. He was at some wrestling event, and one of the wrestlers thought Raja was a wrestler, and he hit Raja with a can because he thought they were just doing some promotion for the upcoming matches.
Yeah,
and
he
Raja
was farming it. He saw the camera.
didn't know that was gonna happen, so Raja got actually pressed and pushed the guy.
What, you don't know me?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Hey, hey, I think that's a little... Oh! Oh, you don't show it? Easy. He's not a worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the f was that?
You hear him. He's not a worker, bro.
that?
Calm down.
You don't sell it? Dude, he's not a worker, bro.
Look, you gonna sell it? That's lingo. You gonna sell it means, are you gonna play into it? Are you gonna play for the clip? Listen, you hear him say it. That's lingo.
You're good.
What was that?
You don't sell it?
Are you gonna make it look like it's real? Like, he's basically telling him, yo, if you gon' like, are we doing this for the camera? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna look like you're gonna hit me, like, are you gonna make it, are you gonna make it real? Like, boom.
He's not a
Bro,
worker, bro.
what the f was that? Hold on. I don't play that.
Oh, sorry.
No, I will f
No,
him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know
He's
you
still smiling. He
will.
don't even know.
I will f him up, bro. I don't play that.
Sorry about that.
Nah, I will f him up, bro.
I know you will.
And as you can see right there, they're saying sorry about that. The guy thought that he was a wrestler, and unfortunately, Raja wasn't a part of the show.
I don't think he should ever got mad. I mean, he felt it's okay to feel disrespected about the situation, but you got to understand, right? You're around a bunch of professional wrestlers. Professional wrestling is fake. That shit is fake. I'm gonna say it again. It's fake. Okay? If you don't know that, it's fake. There's no reason to get mad about that. That shit probably didn't even hurt.
The guy even ended up apologizing to Raja a few moments
By the way,
later.
he apologized 3 different times. The first time, he didn't accept it. The second 2 times, he did. And then he said he understood.
I appreciate it.
This is the 3rd time.
I get it.
We're gonna work it out. Well, he's gonna come out on your matches. I know you keep.
Look, and then he said he's going to come out on your match. That should have never happened. He's a hothead.
Thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah.
And this is where whatever anger and emotion Raja felt should have stopped. But Raja decided to hold that grudge against this guy for hitting him over the head with the can. And you just heard it right there that they said that Raja was going to come out during the match. And they were saying this many times. Like, here's another point.
Think about this. Now I can make it something. 'Cause I'm gonna have you run in and that motherfucker up in the mat. You ready for that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Talk to the president.
Yeah, if you can do that for me, I'll be cool.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that. Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna have him run in on your match.
And you can see they dapped up the guy at the end. So it seems like they're all cool with this. They're all going with this plan of Raja interrupting his match. And even backstage, some of the wrestlers a part of this
I'm not gonna lie, this shit don't look good at all with that shit.
wrestling promotion
Oh my
were
God, that
telling
clip makes him
Raja
look
that,
so
hey,
bad.
okay, when you go inside his match, give him a little receipt, Hit you in the head with the can, give him a receipt.
You run in on his, you give him his receipt. You remember what a receipt is? Give him that receipt, bro. Tag his. If you got a problem with it, I'll run out there. Tag his.
Which, if you're unfamiliar with what a receipt is within the wrestling world, it means get your get back, get your lick back on them. Basically, if someone hits you hard, you hit them hard back, and boom, you guys are even. Now, Raja took this as them saying that he could actually hit
Wagner,
him. And
I'm
Raja
gonna answer
kept
your question afterwards. Yeah, he should have hit him one time and left it at that.
on talking to his chat saying, oh, I can hit him. I'm really going to hit him when I get into the ring.
No, he was like, I gotta get my fucking get back. I gotta get my lick back. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's fighting demons. Because why would you say I gotta get my lick back?
It's not scripted, bro. I don't know when
it's
this
not scripted. It is scripted.
match is. No, they didn't tell me to fake hit him. They said I could hit him for real. Yeah, they allowed me to hit him for real. If he hits me back for real, I don't give a I want him to. I'm gonna really have to show him, like, they can't just hit a fucking can on my goddamn face. I'm really going to hit him. I'm telling you. I'm dead serious. This not gonna be scripted.
And then look, he's reading the chat, and I'm like 90% sure the chat egged him on. I'm 90% sure, because that shit always happens on live. Not gonna lie, they should have let him in the ring and then hyped him up. Nah, they should have just never let him in the ring. But it's easy to say that when you look back on the entire situation. I know they probably wanted to damage control everything, and they probably knew that he was on live and he's the son of somebody, but that's crazy. How long you streaming?
I know all wrestling is script. I'm talking about what I'm gonna do to the guy.
And this right here is where it gets scary, because he's plotting right here. And y'all are going to see what happens from him plotting. So, since everyone's saying that Raja can go into the ring and hit him, you know, get his lick back, guess what Raja decides to do when this wrestler's match comes up? He decides to get in the ring and almost murder this man.
You!
He walks up, pulls his pants up. You know when somebody pull their pants up, they not playing, bro. When somebody pulls their pants up, they're not playing. Boom, picks him up. Look, he's like, okay, he's gonna slam me. Alright. He actually, like, he slammed the fuck out of him, bro. I don't even think they slam people like that in the WWE, bro.
And obviously, I can't show this part on YouTube, but he's pretty much beating this guy's face in while he's
20 times after he knocked him out. 20 times is excessive, bro. At that point, you trying to, like, murder somebody. Let's just keep it a buck. That's attempted murder, bro. Because once you're knocked out, I'm pretty sure your face doesn't clench up like you're getting ready to get hit. So he just boom, 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 boom. And I read some of the reports, bro. He had broken bones in his face. His teeth came out. He was choking on his own blood and on his own teeth. Wrestling, bro. Come on, bro. You know that shit is scripted. That shit got too fucked up. And I heard he was an Army veteran, bro. Fighting PTSD. Now he's fighting CTE, bro. Are you serious?
Conscious on the ground, just on top of him, hammering away. And that guy is bleeding.
Innocent. Ain't nothing innocent about that shit.
Puddle of his own blood.
Hell
this clip is truly disturbing. And the scariest part about this is that Raja beat this guy so bad to the point where they were shaking him, telling him to wake up, and he was just laid out. They were quite literally trying to get this guy to regain consciousness. Now, Raja left after that, and he went on this huge rant about people playing with him and how he's tired of the disrespect.
Shout out everybody.
When you start talking like this led me to believe that him beating the guy, it wasn't about the guy. He was probably going through so much. He used beating the shit out of the guy as an outlet. He fucked up his whole life, bro. As a man, you have to learn how to control your emotions, bro. You can't be mad all the damn time. I know it's some instances in life where you really want to be mad. You really want to spaz the fuck out. But you can't. I'm not gonna lie. You can't do that shit, bro. This is a reminder, bro.
Everybody playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody playing with me, bro. Real shit.
And y'all may be wondering, what is he talking about? Like, yeah, he got hit over the head with a can, but you shouldn't beat someone's face in because you got hit over the head with a can unexpectedly when you're at a wrestling event, you know? And especially after you make up with this dude. He apologized, you said, oh yeah, I understand, all this stuff. Well, the reason why he held this grudge was because this was a few days ago. Raja was actually sparring with the dude live on stream. And the guy hit Raja with this spinning head kick while sparring. You're not supposed to do something like this in sparring, especially when you have no headgear on. And Raja
he got a concussion. I forgot about that.
Ended up getting concussed from this hit. And you can see he stumbled a bit. The guy who did that kick obviously obviously did that for the camera. Like, he saw the camera was out, he saw he was on stream, and he wanted to show out. And Raja didn't like that because he's showing out for the camera, and he also got concussed from this kick. And the chat was most likely antagonizing him because of this, which that's pretty normal. Like, chats troll all the time. If you almost got knocked out in a sparring match, they're gonna be like, oh, you got rocked. They're gonna talk about that. And that got to Raja. There's actually a clip of him talking about him still being hurt from this kick.
Am I still hurting from my kick? Yes.
Bro, if you got a concussion, that shit lasts weeks. Doesn't that shit take like a month to heal from?
Yes, I'm still.
So why is he even doing physical shit?
Kick. I have a concussion, guys.
And since he was still hurt from that situation, he went into this next situation.
Concussions are not some shit to play about, bro.
Thinking that the wrestler was trying to show out like the other guy, which he was, but not in an unprofessional way.
Bro, isn't it like when you get a concussion, right? That shit is like you can't be under the lights because that shit is so bright. I remember I used to play football and people would get concussions. They'd be laid out and they'll tell them, what is today's date? What is your name? Who are your parents? They'd be asking them like basic questions because you literally like space out, bro. That shit is crazy. You do know Aiden was right. What was he right about? Literally, bro. That shit is so crazy.
Way. He genuinely just didn't know that Raja wasn't a part of the show. He saw the camera and assumed Raja was another wrestler, which I think is pretty valid. Sure, the wrestler might have messed up hitting Raja in the head with the can, but I don't think the wrestler should have gotten beaten for that. Like, Raja was carrying whatever happened in that situation where he got kicked in the head over to this situation, and this resulted to him holding that grudge and beating this dude to a pulp because he thought the dude was trying to try him when in reality he wasn't. He was just doing his job. Also, to clarify, I'm not trying to justify what Roger did. I'm just trying to give you guys some context. Now, back to the current situation though. After Raja left, he was on the phone with someone from the inside and they were saying that they can't wake this dude up. Like, he's flatlined.
Pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the dude up. He's in the ring, flatline, bro.
My bad.
And then the ref literally let him, like, they ended the match with him laying on the fucking floor. That shit was crazy.
To do all that shit. I understand y'all had heat. You didn't have to fucking take it very much.
I'll call you back later.
Just because you're pissed off, that doesn't give you the right to beat a man's face in. And saying my bad after almost murdering someone is absolutely insane. Like, imagine if I just hit someone with the car, right?
I mean, but you gotta understand though, he probably was like, when you get mad, like when you're like really mad, come on, bro. You're seeing red, you're blacked out. He probably wasn't even processing what the fuck happened. In that moment, when he was away from everything and he really got to pace and breathe and the decision making really just kicked in for a moment, he realized he punched this dude's face in. He was probably thinking of 50 different things. Damn, I gotta get a lawyer. Damn, I might go to jail. Damn, my life is over. You never even know what his thought process was in that moment.
Running them over, crushing every single bone in their body. And all I say is, my bad. Like, that is insane. And that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part about this whole situation is that the dude he beat on is a veteran who also suffers from PTSD. And he uses
that shit is great. They about to send his ass to the fucking gulag.
Wrestling as an outlet for that.
Pro in 2009. I had just got out of the military, probably about 6 months earlier. I got out of the military, I joined Knox Pro, you know, because I needed something to focus on. I needed something to help me adjust back into civilian life. You know, a lot of veterans, it's hard for them to readjust into civilian life coming from the life of the military. I'm an American soldier that suffers from PTSD. Being in front of a crowd,
he seems kind of wholesome, I'm not gonna lie.
Give me as much anxiety and aggression as I thought it would.
Which just makes this whole situation even worse. Like, it's disgusting what this man Raja did. It is disgusting. And crazy enough, while this was happening, Rampage Jackson was on
sympathy for me, nah, deadass, because I definitely felt some way watching that.
See their live reactions to the clip of Raja beating this dude, and you can see they're very disturbed. And Sneeko eventually ended the stream. After this whole thing though, Raja got banned on Kick, rightfully so. I mean, he almost murdered a guy. And what makes this situation even more eerie is how a little bit ago,
you gotta keep your emotions. Yo, I know that shit probably like he's probably going through a lot though. I'm
Rampage's stream. He was talking about how
he's good now. He's good now. I've been keeping up with this situation. He's recovering right now. He remembers some of what happened. But I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. They might press charges, bro.
Saving up money for tuition with Raja. He saved that money up to bail him out of jail if he ever went to jail.
Raja and his oldest son, whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew that it was going to college. So I saved up college tuition for the two Japanese kids and bail money for Raja and his brother. So
what? I'm not gonna lie, when you move like that, you wishing shit on your kids, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He got two Japanese kids. He got a daughter and I don't know his other kid, but his daughter lives in Japan. And then he got two other kids. That shit is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine being the kids and you hear this shit though. Imagine knowing that your dad like set you bail money. Like he basically set you up to fail, bro.
I'm just going to bail him out.
Now, he was most likely joking while saying that, but it's still very...
he sound dead ass. I don't sound like a joke.
Scary considering
like
the situation that just happened. Like, that didn't age well
That
at
shit
all.
sounds
And after all of
crazy.
this, Rampage decided to drop a statement on Twitter saying, I want to clear up the misinformation about my son, Raja. I've been confirmed that the wrestler Stuart Smith, aka Psycho Stu, is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Raja was told that he could get his payback, in quotes, in the ring. I thought it was a part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical
He said
contact.
Rampage don't talk like that. Who is that? You know who it is. PR, gang.
As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and to Kick for the situation. And recently, actually earlier today, somebody dropped a Facebook post saying, I know this is all over the media right now, and I have absolutely nothing to say regarding what transpired, but I want everyone who is concerned for Stuart Smith to know that he is awake now, but in bad shape. So please keep him in your prayers. It's going to be a long road to recovery. My overall thoughts, this whole situation is very disgusting and also very sad. As of right now, there are no lawsuits, but I wouldn't be surprised if
I think LAPD is investigating this shit right now.
one stemmed from this because he brutally beat a dude into hospitalization. Like, it's deserved if it does happen. Raja is also lucky that this dude woke up, because if he didn't, then that would have been an even bigger mess than what we have now.
Cooked.
And the mess we have now is looking like attempted premeditated. Since he was talking to his chat saying that he's going to go in the ring and actually hit him, that's you plotting, that's premeditated. I'm no legal expert.
Why hasn't the guy pressed charges? Because he's in the fucking hospital, gang.
Anything, but I'm sure that's what we're looking at right now. And this was also in California, and California's laws, if it's first degree attempted murder, that's life in prison with the possibility of parole. Second degree is 5, 7, or 9 years in state prison. But we'll see how this plays out. This is a prime example of why you should be able to control your emotions, especially as a black man in America, because one mess up could destroy everything you or your family have built, especially when your father is an MMA.
Bro, yeah, like your pops is an MMA fighter. Like, why did you not just take that shit to the ring? If you really feel like you had to go crazy, yo, you do live in Cali. Oh my God, you do live in Cali.
Legend. You should know how to control your anger. Like, I understand that you're mad that you got hit in the head with a can, but that doesn't mean that you have to legit.
I mean, he just woke up, but like, you know what I mean, though. Like,
beat
he's
this
not gonna
dude's
be
face in. You shouldn't do that because you got hit in the head with a can. The guy genuinely didn't know. He came and apologized to you. So since that happened, you should just drop it right there. Do not hold a grudge. This guy is not the same guy that hit you in the head with a spinning head kick. So why take it out on this wrestler? I just find it so dumb. And I think what I hate the most about a situation like this is that a lot of people are just gonna use it as fuel to hate on black people. Like, don't get me wrong, Raja was 100% wrong, 1000% wrong for that. But you don't gotta be racist because of a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below though. All that being said, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate it.
Damn, bro. Yeah, this situation is really sad as fuck, bro. We haven't even seen what this like situation is gonna play out to, bro.